quickly. Outside is Wrinkle. P250 just edging ever closer towards red. They've got that main waterfall smoke already dropped as Hooksy's going to retreat into the lockers. And manages to pick up the first information, but Kaspersky with the first kill. Starting off stage 2 as he finished off.
Yeah, it gives yourself a lot of room as well. Hooksy brought low. Look at the way the defense has to back off. They can no longer fight and contend for control of the ladder. They know the boost up, the jump up, the wrap up towards heaven is widely available over to NiP.
Awkward fight here. Eventually, Stair going to come out on top of it. Kaspersky going down, and we've now got Udrix just waiting at heaven, but it's Yabi's fight that could have gone the right way. And Astralis have to drop back. Shu's going to push into the lobby, spotting that Hooksy push forward. And he's not going to be able to stop him as Hooksy swings in for an essential headshot. The bomb may be down for NiP, but so are all their players. It is Udrix left at the back of the site. Nothing he can do against Astralis.
Oh, okay. Well, you want to talk about getting some confidence beneath you. That's the kind of round that does it. Spectacular shooting.
What a surprise. Guns for $1 yet again. Not tired? Stop wasting time and money on junk. With Hellcase, your inventory will turn into a fairy tale.
Ever since Cologne, it's been very up and down from Astralis. Obviously having to bring Magus back into the team, but you know, coming to a major of Magus, it's got to feel pretty good in terms of his experience and success at these events.
Oh, absolutely. Going to be a reliable piece. Kaspersky swinging wide, taking another player down low right at the gate. That's Hooksy once again playing with low HP. A lot of pressure for this second round investment.
Yeah, that's
good kill.
Yeah, but unfortunate that for Hooksy, he didn't have his gun out, not ready for Kaspersky, who has 2 opening kills in 2 rounds here on Nuke. Device and Matches coming back on top, but again, these fights are back and forth. We've got a 2v2 off of that shot from Yabi.
I'm assuming there's a massively mistake there with the missed smoke. I mean, now you're trying to cross over. Yeah, so that's a huge benefit for Astralis to be able to bring this back after Kaspersky takes so much space, and Wrinkle's going to continue.
Yeah, good work from Wrinkle. That's going to be Yabi out of that. Device must clutch up now with the rifle. He's got a minute to do it against Wrinkle and Kaspersky. The bomb is towards Device, so he knows they have to come to him. The bomb's been picked up, and Device will clean up on the double.
There he is, Device 3.0, big 1v2 clutch right out of the gate. Yeah, this time with the rifle.
What I meant in the last round was obviously NiP getting the opening kill in every round so far, but still haven't been able to convert any of them. Let's see if go a long way in the first gun rounds here. We've got the outside push coming through. Device trying to peer over the top. And look at Kaspersky, another opening kill for NiP. This time, they've got to try and play forward with it. A 4v5, Device not ready for that kind of play forward.
Yeah, Kaspersky's pacing outside to start this half has been incredibly quick and incredibly aggressive. They heard all the footsteps traversing in towards Secret. Magisk was desperately trying to find the vent, but I think missing it inside the smoke, he doesn't feel like he has the timing to drop down, so it is only going to be the one player down low, and that'll be Stair. Dest touched on him a lot as the rock of this team.
Dude, look at this.
Nice, easy equalizer found by Hooksy, but now all attention on Stair.
Udrix coming out through the single door down on B. Stair can realize they're swarming the site. Isolates the fight against Udrix. Now they know exactly where he is. Well, let's see if Stair can do anything about this. His teammates gone. NiP fall to a 3v4, but that bomb at least planted. Can they close in a numbers deficit scenario in this post plan? Astralis starting to creep back now. Getting closer and closer to Wrinkle. Yabi's going to clear him out towards the back of the bomb site. That's Wrinkle gone. Stair still waiting where he has been this whole round long. And another kill for Stair. It's just Shush, and he's nowhere near the site. He can't stop this defuse from happening. It'll be 4 rounds in a row from Astralis. Early deep utility. Cast towards Udrix. Here goes the push from Yabi. Some aggression towards Decon, and another opening for NiP, this time found by Shush.
Well, surely you convert this one. Surely this is the one NiP think. No one's
Kaspersky, Wrinkle, and now Snappy joining them.
And no one's dropped down lower. There's been no sound cues this time on the cross. Astralis, I think, calling a bluff a little bit. They're going to start clearing out lobby, it appears, on the mini-map. Hooksy drops in towards vents, and he does get here in time, but I wonder if they heard that.
Well, he'll definitely be selling his position out now. And that grenade landing towards him. He softened him up, goes back into the site, but loses the duel against the double doors. This Device with at least one here for Astralis, but that bomb is now planted. And for once, it's NiP with a strong advantage in the lower bomb site once that plant comes through.
Yeah, Astralis, I mean, they're too textbook to even attempt and even think about going for this, not even flirting with the idea of grabbing a kill and seeing if it's possible. So NiP do get on the board for the first time on this T-side nuke. It changes the positions you play to begin with in terms of where that aggression is initially going to come from. This time it's Wrinkle jumping up on towards Silo. Device, that's not 3.0, missed shot, but Hooksy recovers.
Gets the opening kill for the first time here for Astralis. It's snappy to trade it back though on Stair, and that opens up a bit of a weakness towards ramp. We heard Maui talking about how Stair has been a rock for Astralis, and that's a big reason as to why he thinks they're going to win today. We'll keep eyes on Stair.
Wondering if that's a mistimed play with him pushed in towards the smoke break as well. It didn't seem like Stair was really ready for the fight that was going to come when the smoke cleared. Yabi really the only defender at this upper bomb site at the moment, so Astralis has put some weakness here to strengthen other parts of the map, but NiP is going to come right back and attack into it.
Minute 5. Yabi waiting on this hut swing. Here's the utility being used towards door. Here goes Shush out first. Yabi committed, aggressive, losing the fight against Kaspersky. That's the site opened up here. NiP 4v3 again. Matches flank, the only thing that can happen. And Kaspersky is showing us some of that stage 1 form here. Fantastic work again as he pushes forward. Device finally ends him, but the round, it's done.
That's a lot to ask of Yabi, and he's forced into that play to get aggressive in towards Hut. He hears the execution, the sound cue of all the utility for the walkout door. He knows if he waits too long, he's just going to get killed from the blind side. Forced into that play. Good job from Kaspersky with his double kill. And once again, Astralis just has to back off. So at least maintaining these weapons and haven't experienced that economic punish whatsoever yet. Is Hooksy actually going to go for this?
No
Oh
way.
My God, he is.
Oh my God, he's going to stick it. Hooksy on.
He might have
it. The swing and he comes off.
Oh.
Rifle to the kill on Shush instead. Hooksy gives it a good go to be the ninja on the server against the ones in Pyjamas.
Might try and set up in a position to wrap in towards Mini. Cut off the outside players from being involved in the defense while the rest of his team hits the upper bomb site.
Yabi, Jerk's gonna go down, no problem. Magis descending off the back of the site, tickled in the fire, into the fight in the open. Shush's gonna win it. Yabi can't get a multi-kill, but Stair sets himself up with distraction. It's a kill on Wrinkle, and Stair still stands. Bomb is loose. Kaspersky's still alive, and so NiP have a shot at this as Kaspersky rips open Hooksy. Shush had the kill towards Heaven, and now Device in a 1v2. 25 seconds left. As that bomb starts to get planted, Device edging ever forward out of Heaven. Bomb plant not committed to, but regardless, Shush has the follow-up. The fact that they lost all of those aggressive moves.
I just think the fact that NiP was able to get a lot of those outside as well, like find Device, pick him off, that's the more worrying thing. He's gonna have another chance with the AWP. Almost missed the angle, so has to duck down in danger as the bullets whiz in. And once again, behind this smoke wall, NiP's gonna walk, but this time they change it up again. Into garage we go. Device in the open. Fast shot onto U-Jerks. There's one more in garage, though. It's Snappy.
Yeah, detected how much ground they've actually lost. NiP willing to move forward. Device going to be high on alert. Figuring out whether or not Snappy's got aggressive as well.
Yeah, but what Snappy's doing right now is going to hit the pause button. He's in such an advanced, strong position to be in, even in a man-down situation. He's basically waiting for his teammates to create something on the map, an opportunity, give attention, take out the ramp player if possible, and that's going to force Device to move where he can pounce.
Well, that ramp player is Stair, and Device has moved. He's been taken down by Snappy, but Stair stepping up in his stead. A good double towards the ramp room. Magic's getting involved as well. We've got Wrinkle 1v3 all of a sudden, and it is the Rock of Stair that keeps Astralis in this round.
Yeah, and he's got the bomb as well. If he can just get it planted, it actually might prevent Astralis from even saving the AWP as well. Magisk has his eyes on that for the moment. So Wrinkle, oh, door open, gonna tap it, see if anyone peeks. Hooksy, a little bit of a jiggle, but now Yabi's here.
Well, he's gone to fight Yabi, separated these into 1v1 fights, just couldn't win any of them. And that is Stair saving the day. Device gets the opener, gets removed by Snappy, but
5-4 on the CT side of Nuke. AWP still in the hands of Device. 8-4 for him.
oh, Yabi burning away. Shush getting rid of him. Opening kill here for NiP as they try and stay accelerated with Shush. Hooksy's coming through the smoke, and Shush is ready for it. Hooksy gone, the ramp room under pressure. And Magisk only getting the one kill here for Astralis, going back again. Unable to get a second, but Stair certainly will.
Okay, Stair, if you can stay alive back here, but you're the only one. I don't think NiP really want to attack into this. A strong position Stair's entrenched in. This is a round where NiP really... 35 seconds on the clock as half a minute has burned away.
Here goes Device. Great shot through that window. Shush gone. Now down to just 2 players for NiP, but those 2 players still fighting on. As Snappy removes Stair and puts it all onto Device. 22 HP for the AWPer, and a retake of this lower bomb site when you've just been smoked out. It just doesn't feel likely at all or possible. Device Still hanging around. He's going to go over towards Decon.
The smoke at least makes him think that he could be waiting it out.
Sure, but the door's closed. The problem is, and he opens that up, they know exactly where he is, and he's going to be just taken down by Wrinkle. So, NiP recovering the round that you're going to have to do a lot of work moving on to that second half on the T side.
Yeah, and I mean, also add in the pressure of the Major, the pressure of this best of one, the pressure of you getting like just mopped up for rounds and rounds in a row. Are you going to be able to bring back the excitement and the focus? Looks like an upper pop from NiP coming in very, very quickly here on a timing.
Well, is it going to be a tie game at the half? Will NiP take a lead as Utrecht's charging out into the site? He's got one on Yabby. Shoots to follow up here for NiP. And once again, it's Astralis held out, having to go for a retake. Stair taken down as he pushes back into lobby. NiP show some power on the T side in these gun rounds. They may have had a slow start, but they grow into it. And it was Kaspersky all along at the start of the half, and then he had a few more of the supporting cast show up for the Ninjas.
Those two early rounds of individual pushes from Astralis members and Squeaky Door, that was Yabby stair pushing ramp back in like rounds 5 and 6. That's what gave NiP the start, to get their foot into this game, and then they've just been sprinting the whole way through. NiP haven't stopped, haven't slowed down. A phenomenal T-side on Nuke from the Ninjas. 7-5 lead. We'll be right back with the second half.
Going to be coming at him quite heavily here.
He's the only one, so he'll drop down if he feels too much pressure.
Well, he's looking for one to peel away, and then he can't get that kill, so he will drop down into the site. Astralis charge into the ramp room. They've got that space.
You've got the space, but now what do you do with it? Do you want to commit all the way? Oh yeah, they do. Ujerks now playing dark.
Not landing any of these shots, though. Yabby just keeps running at him. Ujerks is gone, and this is the site overtaken by Astralis down lower. Kaspersky, though, lying in wait, and he can be a player that sort of flips his back in NiP's favor, but they just closed the door in his face, and there's nothing he can do about that. So Shush to drop Stair, and we've now got 3 players up for NiP, having to pull off a retake eventually. That bomb plant not secured just yet, but looks like it'll go down soon, and with that kill from Hooksy and Magisk, it's not even required.
It's kind of a cool pause, right? Because Astralis is really only attacking with 3 players. They have 2 lurkers set up in the map, so they just wait inside the bomb site to allow those lurkers to get into a better position, to close the gap, see who they can catch in transition. It's beautifully done. It makes the round a lot easier from here. Snappy in a 1 versus 4. So Astralis is going to win both pistols in this game. We'll see if they can convert the second round after the pistol. But
as far as MR12, the best of 1 goes, Jason, that's usually the winning recipe.
That's usually a big key to winning the game, is both pistols and both conversions. Good shot from Yabby at the end of the day. No, but this could be a really nice tag for Wrinkle if he's able to manage it. Soften him up for the Deagles, for the 5-7s. Hasn't seen anything clean yet, and now he's really boxed in.
Yeah, he's under a lot of scrutiny at this point over towards CT spawn. Utrecht's bodyguard ripped away by Stair. Good shot from Wrinkle. Sustains heavy damage though, and he'll retreat back all the way to the forklift.
That's the problem, is even though you get that kill, now you're basically neutralized out of the round, and Astralis is going to know that. Let him sit in secret. Don't even have to attack into him. He's way far out of the action.
Well, nice shot from Kaspersky. That's going to be Hooksy down. Kaspersky going for another one, but cleared out by Stair. Shush doing some work here for the Ninjas. And it's a 2v2 all of a sudden, but both remaining NiP players are incredibly low, and they've got an AK, so we'll see what Wrinkle decides to do with this.
Might as well just go give it an attempt, especially if that 5-7 kill needed to be there, but now a 1-on-1.
Yeah, Wrinkle somehow got the kill. Now it's down to Stair to try and win this. He's got the health advantage. Can Wrinkle get it done? The answer to that is no, as Stair stays composed to win out the 1v1.
Yeah, big time clutch. I think that was the clutch device got as well in the first half, was winning a 1 versus 2 in the second round to make sure that they kind of converted and moved on with the economic advantage. Happens again in the favor of Astralis. Deep smoke for windows, for lockers. Showing they want to wrap outside. Good kill from Magisk dropping down, and it's going to be a lobby crunch in rebuttal from NiP as they lose outside part of the map. And even backing away from lobby as well. So Astralis is infested all over the map. That's a lovely shot with the Deagle. It didn't even look like he stopped.
Yeah, that just looked like a straight-up drive-by. Magisk unhappy about that, I'm sure, but it's not going to cause too many problems, at least for now. Kaspersky, though. Let's see what he can do. Hooksy's coming close to the MAC-10. Kaspersky, bit of an awkward angle here for Hooksy, but Kaspersky needed the shot to land immediately. Couldn't be accurate enough, and Hooksy takes him down on the MAC-10. Now I've got Wrinkle lying away, giving away his position, going for some awkward jump shots now. And here goes Astralis clearing out the upper bomb site, realizing there's a lot of pressure down lower. I don't want to get involved in that, but here's the 5-7, and there's a headshot. Another one down on lower as well. Wrinkle removed Hooksy, so all of a sudden, it's NiP with a player advantage, and they have to recover that bomb. Udrix is here, the Deagle, landing shots, but not kills just yet. Shush has gone down inside of the hut, but the Molotov this late into the round, that can really cause problems. He's just going to hold it. He's just going to hold it for the final 10 seconds here, sends it on in. Stair has to move off, go around the back of the site and commit to it now, but Wrinkle can't get to position. Yabby saves the day, but that is down to the final seconds of the round.
Yeah, that's a lot of panic going on in there for Astralis. Was so well managed in the situation, though. You can't really calm perfectly when rounds are breaking down in that fashion.
There's the bomb crossing. There goes Hooksy. That's a big issue.
Yeah, now they have to cross back, and if they don't do it before those smokes fade, then they're in even more trouble. Wrinkle actually just put a huge wrinkle into this round.
Yeah, and now Udrik's gonna have to drop on down. 55 seconds left. Wrinkle. Real problem, but that flash is effective. Device has been able to get the bomb back.
Yeah, but he can't cross back. I mean, this strat is just ruined. Now Astralis have to put together an entirely new game plan. It's been ruined by Wrinkle. And they've only got 40 seconds to find the solution. Bomb is disconnected. And there goes Magisk, and all the confusion of trying to figure out how to recover this, they're losing track of everything.
Yeah, 30 seconds on the clock. Such limited time as well for Astralis to maneuver themselves into a bomb site. This feels really good for NiP here. As soon as the guns have come out, a problem for Astralis. Yabby starting to make his way to the ramp room, but eventually they've got to accelerate and try and get past. Snappy's already rotated down. Udrik's with him. They hear the steps. They know this is the last-ditch effort. Here comes Udrix trying to stop it. The bomb desperately trying to stay alive on its feet. Time is the problem. Not enough of it. They can't plant. They can't win the round. And NiP will tie up the game again. Second wave of utility tossed out.
A deeper wall, though, that keeps vision out towards Big Garage, so Snappy's got to stay tucked in. Hasn't seen anything just yet. Udrix has played ramp room without a whole lot of support most of this half. It's going to happen again. First kill is there. More players to follow up. Here comes the swing, and he can't handle Hooksy's Tech 9.
Yeah, Hooksy getting the trade. Wrinkle once again. A great shot. Handles the close pressure. Yeah, Stair just peeks on him. Great reactions. 58 seconds left. We go under a minute. And NiP have the advantage on the defense. Shush waiting in the ramp, just Hooksy walking out, bomb in his back, Shush with a sack, okay! Great work from Shush, that is beautiful stuff on the 3K.
All down to timing, Device hadn't spotted it out, hadn't swung wide enough to clear that position. Astralis lining up utility for the upper bomb site. We'll see if it's a pump fake to draw out utility and then a re-exec later on, or if they're just going to go on the first wave.
Here they come out towards the site. Shush again, continuing his very good map of Counter-Strike here. 18 kills to his name. Wrinkle didn't take that shot. Too quick for his own. Good in the dive down though. The no-scope connects. Yabby's out of there. And Wrinkle just unstoppable at the moment. They're putting pressure on him. And this might be a little bit too much for Wrinkle having to worry about two angles.
He's got no other options.
Yeah, he has to just try and fight this and somehow doing a good job. That's the bomb. And Wrinkle can't win it. Device and Magisk still fighting on. It's the legacy Astralis players in the clutch, but now it's just Device.
He won a 1v2 in the first half to keep Astralis winning. Now he's got to do it again. The AWP is on the ground if he wants it, but he'll stick to the AK.
Yeah, Udrik's waiting just around that corner. Device sees the shadow, but can't seize the chance. We've got 30 seconds.
Has the bomb now.
They know where he is. Bomb in his back. Shush just going to hunt him down, getting rid of his fellow Dane. And NiP, a crucial round victory, and it's starting to look like they get a round out nuke. Towards the red box outside. Fight in the ramp room, going the way of Astralis. Device just penetrating through that smoke. Udrix is going to go down. That's a huge opening now in the defense.
Yeah, I think in a situation like this, you just take it as well if you're Astralis. Don't even try and work the map. Don't slow things down and give yourselves a chance to get picked apart. Just take the advantage given to you. And already in that lower bomb site, this is the only thing that can open the round back up. If Snappy wants to continue fighting for this round, it is that flank presence that can do it. His teammates have already, it looks like, called the save. So from here, it should settle. If Snappy gets one more, Wrinkle and Kaspersky are going to hustle back into the fray. coming in late for this.
Looking to do damage, rip those weapons out of their hands, and the exits looking to be very successful.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, he's holding it, but of course not enough time. Okay, we come back. He scares me for a second, and he's just going for it, but there's not enough time on that defuse to pull it off.
Hey, look, HooXi went for a ninja in the first half. Snappy's just getting him back. Both of them very close, but no cigar.
The wall outside constructed, and Astralis going to be moving beyond those smokes all the way down towards Secret. One in the back of Magisk. So some space taking quite quickly here for Astralis. Decisive in terms of the idea, but then the reaction to losing outside and to possibly losing Secret is NiP getting aggressive into lobby, and Kaspersky's already on the T roof.
Yeah, but I don't think he has any real motivation to be super aggressive on this kind of a flank. You don't want to give up the advantage by trying to go for the uppercut right out of the gate. Kaspersky's got another. Oh, this round feels done, but Snappy, he's the over-eager one. The IGL may be extending too far into the open, and he's giving Astralis a potential door back in.
Let's see if Kaspersky can do anything on this flank, if he can catch Device, but he's got the read. Device looks back, but not ready, not fully. Kaspersky with a surprise attack on Device, and now Astralis realize they've been crunched, they've been flanked, and now spotted. Really important fight there from Magisk.
I mean, look, I know they still got the advantage. I know NiP's still likely to win this round, but those kills, those deaths taken by Snappy and Kaspersky didn't need to be that aggressive. This could still be just a 5-on-3 where you control everything. Could be a 5 or a 4-on-2 even. They're just going to step through this smoke as time runs low.
Here's the play to get the important kill outside. Let's see if he can continue that impact here, Magisk. 20 seconds on the clock. Now arriving into the bomb site. Shush looks away. Magisk cleared the hut. He's going to hear the steps now. Shush. Are they going to be ready for him to be so close to have this surprise on them? Magisk again. The impact he is having is certainly being felt, and Udrix to try and win this out. NiP had all the advantages, but Astralis still pull it back.
And that's why you don't make those plays. That's why you don't go for too much.
These are inexperienced players on the Ninja squad. Let's see if they can compose themselves to close. It's Wrinkle coming through with Yabby. An opening kill for NiP. Information spotted on Stair as well. They know he's just run down Secret.
And that's going to give the timing over to Kaspersky to drop in towards Vents. Huge fight right here.
Oh God, he goes into the open. He offers himself up in Stair with an important headshot again. Here's the steps of Snappy dropping down the vent. You can hear this rotation. It's heavy from NiP. And a kill from Stair gets caught when Nate's busy, but HooXi comes in to try and equalize. Udrix is doing what he can to keep his team in position to close the map here in regulation. It's Magisk and HooXi trying to round it out. Can they force this to 11 rounds for Astralis? Magisk winning at the back of the site. Smoke is cleared, and so is he. It's now on HooXi. Coming back in from the double doors. There's no one on that defuse. HooXi's down, though, by Wrinkle, who turns. The Ninjas in Pyjamas come in from stage 1, and they open up with a win against Astralis. The return to the majors for Astralis. Their first map is a loss.
NiP hitting their stride at a perfect moment as well. Coming in, being willing to play one of the better maps for Astralis.
What a surprise. Guns for $1 yet again. Not tired? Stop wasting time and money on junk. With Hellcase, your inventory will turn into a fairy tale.